Ta-da! Today we get to see what is on offer by the new Goddess Provisions box. I'm so excited. This box is Make Magic Everywhere. Ooh, let's take a look at everything. Ooh, yay! So we're going to start with the Yin and Yang decorative wall hanger. This thing is really, really beefy. I love it. So I'm just going to show you right here on this. It says, hang this anywhere in your sacred space to remind you of the importance of maintaining balance in your life. The yin yang symbol traditionally represents balance and incorporating both the masculine and feminine energies. We have a fabulous Christophase, a really gorgeous beefy piece of it too. Use this powerful stone to welcome abundance into your life and help heal your inner child. Christophase can also help you welcome joy and happiness into your life. This is a perfect crystal to add to your money altar and can be placed in water for short periods of time, like if you're charging your water. Nice. These are always my favorite things that come in here. I love the sprays and the elixirs, crystal infused mist, space clearing. It says remove stagnant energy and create room for positivity with this clearing spray infused with crystal energy with blessed water from Bali. To learn how to use this spray in a space clearing ritual, follow the blog in the link below. Ooh, look at this. Jasmine cedarwood incense. Help keep yourself grounded during your practices with this protecting blend of jasmine, cedarwood, sandalwood, and joss. Contains 18 to 20 sticks. I'm obsessed with anything that has to do with incense and or sage. Wow. Oh, this is adorable. So bring the magical properties of the third eye into your home with this mystical pillowcase that will remind you to trust your intuition and let go of what no longer serves you. So it fits 16 to 18 inches for the pillow inserts. Ooh, so this is really, really cool. Zodiac archetypal wall hanging. So channel the wisdom of the zodiac with this custom celestial brass wall hanging. Each zodiac sign has planetary guidance to offer. So hang it in your home as a reminder you can turn to the stars to help you along your journey. Really beautiful. And I'll hold up ones faster. So you guys, you can get your boxes if you just go on. You can go find everything at Goddess Provisions, and then there's goddessprovisions.com. Unbelievable package today. We've got Christophase, the cedarwood incense, the space clearing spray, the yin yang decorative hanger, our zodiac archetype wall hanging, and the mind's eye pillowcase. Always amazing stuff in here. Look at that. Look at the Scorpio. Oh, this makes me want to make a belt out of it. So gorgeous. So you guys, that is this month's Goddess Provisions. Hooray! Hello, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Yay, a holiday weekend. How wonderful. So you guys, today we're going to use the Into the Lonely Woods because it's just so sweet and I absolutely adore it. And in the Learning of Rites, in the book it says, you know, as you wander this path of the soul, you may come upon others like yourself who have formed small clans and found their place in the world. I know I love going over to all the spiritual pages on IG and all the great conversations that take place over there. You know, everybody's celebrating the rebirth of their clan, the rise of the new, the passing of ritual from one generation to another, learning their rights, which can really guide us all and be shared with all who have this tender love for other beings within their hearts. So making time for play, delight, celebration in your rituals. And you know, they don't have to be in such earnest that the joy is dimmed. Sometimes it's just about dance and celebrating and gratitude. I know when I wake up, I do my crazy cat dance with my cats when I'm getting their food ready. And I do a little dance of gratitude. You know, the fact that I can afford food for them and they came in my life and they're my magical, nightmarish kindreds. And obviously they think my skin is made of mithril and Wolverine metal because they just claw into me like I'm a pin cushion. It's like they are my babies and I love them. So anyway, you guys, this is just really a time for the new and unlearned, for the joyous discovery of everything that can be and what's going to come, and anticipating with all the sweetness we can muster, you know. And sometimes it's good with just another kindred spirit to have all of this. Like I love having conversations with my friends about like, hey, let's define what matters most right now to us. And, you know, ask my friends, you know, ask for support from different groups and people and grow your network, find your passion, build it, you know, or don't find your passion, build it. Because people are like, oh, But I like step by step each day. I'm saying, what do I really want to integrate in my life? What do I want to learn? And everything is like more and more outside time, you know, and be willing to experiment too, guys, because that's a big thing too. Sometimes we think, oh, well, look at this blueprint that somebody already has in existence, and kind of, you know, color it with your own paint and make it your own, because everything, you know, is uniquely individual on this wonderful path. Now, I love this in the vastness of it all. It's one of my favorite cards in this, because it says, you know, there'll be times when being alone can make us feel small and full of doubt, right? We question stuff. Everything comes in, do we matter? Do others care? Why do I feel lost? In the vastness of the silence, and all of those things that greet our questions can confirm our insignificance at times when we feel it. But in time, you'll feel part of it all, and your form, your shape, your being will fit within the greater design of the world. You are significant. You are a child of this planet, and you do belong here. And see the small one before you, the tiny flower, the bird, the wings of a dragonfly. You're not so small, because they see you as a great mountain. You know what I mean? Every once in a while I have this. I will look at somebody, you know, they'll be a reader, and they will just so have their act together in every department digitally. Like, I love Nicholas Asbon. I'm like, oh, look how he formulates everything in his graphics and everything. And, you know, and I'm like, you know what? That's a lot of time, first of all, to have like overlap. I used to do that at the beginning of my process. I liked all the razzle dazzle and all of that, and then all the links and everything. And then I thought, you know what? I like the purity of my channel, because it's basically channeling some great upbeat messages that come through. And I don't think people need all of this overlap and all of these things. And I like the simplicity of it. So it's like one of those things that's like, map out your own course and be satisfied with what it looks like. I know a lot of people that start new, it can be TikTok, YouTube, whatever. They're so skeptical that their offerings are worthwhile or good in any way, shape, or form that you want to deliver a message that brings you joy. It's worthy to be out in the world. But I do get this in the vastness of it all. But think of it like this. This is when I'm super proud of myself and how I live my life. I would rather be in my backyard, honestly, listen to the birds, listen to a great podcast, sorting my beads, making joy, than even be somebody who's super famous that is starving for more attention, is so thirsty. They need all eyes on them all the time. They need everybody. Oh yeah, they have to go on Instagram. They have to go on TikTok. And I mean, people that are very famous. So Madonna's kind of going through this phase where it's like I feel like they suffer when they're out of the limelight. And no shade to Madonna or anybody else, because it's got to be hard, you know, when you're the apex star of the world for, you know, quite some time, and new and exciting people come into the industry, and nobody that is really on that kind of high profile likes to all of a sudden relinquish it. You know, they feel like they'll be forgotten. And I am really happy for kind of a quiet life where I can create and do things in my own kind of privacy and singleness too, you know, not have everything have to be out on the world stage, which is nice, because I feel like people that always need recognition and validation, it's a hard slog. You know, and here's the thing too, some people are never satisfied. It's like their cup has a hole in it, and everything, adulation, everything just runs through because they figure it's not enough. Or if I just have one person comment, I dig this, I'm happy for days, because you know, I just love doing this type of thing. So let's talk about Into Your Arms. Soon will come a homecoming, a time of enrichment, contentment, and goodness. There will be kin, a soul family to whom you know you belong, and they likewise to you. The solitude you've experienced means you have more to share now, more than ever before. You did not forget who you were in those lonely times. You became who you were meant to become next, and here you are. And because of that, here they are, the friends and the companions who see you, understand you, accept you, love you, reach for you in the morning, and kiss you as you fall asleep. The time of solitude shaped your soul, and the shape it took has become beautiful indeed. I love that so much, because it is true. We all bring some wonderful elements to the table. It's like that seeker's journey, and now we have somebody to share this with. And I was with this comedian yesterday, and I was dying laughing. He was going, you know, when you get two ridiculously good-looking people, you're like, oh, how did you meet? He goes, usually their stories will be very boring. Like, oh, we met at a bar and we looked at each other and we were like, yes, of course. And then you get two people that are just normal, and there's always some facet talk of energy and similarities and values and all of that. And I thought that that's so funny. It just made me laugh. But honestly, I feel like everybody has something, a life full of richness, regardless if you're surrounded by people or not. I feel like a lot of people that spend time in solitude, they bring a lot to the table due to the fact their mind is creative and wonderful. And I heard something today, you guys, and I'd love for you to implement it. And I keep reading this too. It's like, just kind of trick yourself into, you can either joke yourself into it by just saying it aloud, like make it kind of like a comedy sketch. Everything that you want, if you are looking for more prosperity right now, go, oh, everything that you see, go, oh, I'm so rich, I can afford that, I want that, I have enough wealth to have that house, I might pick that up in a month or two, I kind of like that. Go like cyber shopping for yachts made out of diamonds and rubies, and oh, maybe I'll pick that up, I have enough money for that. Like, convince yourself. And other things too, like, I'm ridiculously good looking and healthy. I feel so good. I can do anything. I could be, I could run the Boston Marathon today. Like, keep saying these things that you want to bring in as if they're in present tense, and also exaggerate them and be silly and funny about them. And just keep saying that. The universe is hearing these words. The universe is hearing these sentiments, and like, oh yeah, this person's having a great time being rich. Let's send him more. This person's having a great time being healthy. Let's send him more ideas and how to maintain that and eat well and all of that. And I score big doing crazy things like this. I really, really do. I find all green lights on my way when, I want to get somewhere in a hurry. I find the perfect idea when it comes to creating beats, because like I'll say, oh, I designed such fabulous, amazing jewelry, and then I will get this new idea and this new concept. Like last night, I'm doing these waterfall necklaces and I love them. And I'm just like, and another thing I will say too, because it's important for a lot of us, now we're in Virgo season, I'm extraordinarily organized. I put things away where they belong. I find things easily. My keys are always in the same spot. I always have, ample, whatever, eggs and milk in the refrigerator, because I always stay organized. Remember that at the grocery store, everything is very orderly. All of that, just say it out loud. It starts to build momentum, and then you get excited and it comes to pass. It truly, truly does. So you guys, that is what you're meant to hear today. Thank you so much for all your beautiful comments, and don't forget to press like and subscribe. And down in the description box is my information on how to get a private read as well. So thank you guys. I appreciate you so much.